So here are my thoughts and predictions for the World Cup semi-final. First, let's start with the previous quarter-final, England vs Norway. I mean, you saw the game. You know it could have gone either way. England didn't play their best. Definitely a disappointing performance. Tuchel himself made it. He seemed frustrated in the post-match. However, one thing about this England team is they are getting the job done. And that's all thanks to Jude Bellingham. Now, I don't rate him that highly. He's good, but he's not as good as people make him out to be. But one thing is for sure, is he has played a big role and contribution to England's progress this tournament alongside Kane. Without those two, especially Kane, they don't even make out the group. Norway could have easily gone on and won the game if they had took and finished their chances. How Solskjaer didn't play in Haaland is ridiculous. I never understood why the Norway manager plays them out wide. Considering Argentina's last game against Switzerland, which I was surprised they went to extra time, one thing is for certain is you can't beat this Argentina team. Also considering their past performances and the scorelines to their games this tournament, they are definitely not at the same level as they were back in 2022. I am surprised this is Messi's first time playing England. One thing about this England team that they have to do in the game is to stop the supply line into Messi. Not just stopping him individually, because when you do that, you stop most of Argentina's attack. Obviously, Argentina will get the odd corner or set-piece goal or even wonder goal. Fair play to Julian Alvarez, what a goal. Definitely a contender for the goal of the tournament. I have been a bit disappointed by his performance recently, but he still has his quality. My personal prediction is 2-1 to England. I do hope England win. We also, the flags Argentina fans were holding up in the Egypt game. I definitely do think with the pace and power England have, they can definitely outrun the Argentina midfield. However, the downside is their attack. The only ones who can actually score goals are Kane and Bellingham. The rest are useless. If England set up correctly, shut the supply line into Messi and stop him from linking up, they definitely stand a good chance at beating this Argentina team. They are definitely not the same team from the last World Cup. Now on to Spain vs France. A quick recap from the last quarterfinal. France breezed past Morocco. Honestly, Morocco were disappointing. It was like as if they didn't even try. They just accepted defeat. Mbappe, as usual, bagging the goals for France. It really does seem that the World Cup is his tournament. The one thing I would say for France is they have a lot of threatening players, but they definitely don't have the end product of Mbappe. They have Dembele, but to be honest, aside from his goals, I haven't really been too impressed by his performances. And Doué and Barcola aren't that good. Barcola is just pace, but other than that, what else does he offer? Doué is just spastic, tried to pull out flashy moves and unnecessary plays. I'm actually surprised that Cherki is even on the bench and doesn't get more minutes. This France team can definitely beat the Spain team though, like 2-0 or maybe even 3-0. They have so much quality in most positions of the team. However, they're going to have to get the ball from Spain. It is expected that Spain will have most of the ball due to their midfield being typically Rodri and Pedri. And if you see Spain side this tournament, they played really good football. They link up well with each other. They build up good attacks. Yamal, I'll admit, he hasn't had the best World Cup, but still has had an influence in the game. He might even score in the game today, or even the final if they make it there. My best prediction for the game is either 2-1 France or like a 2-1 Spain victory. I personally don't mind who goes through, considering their last meeting was with the Nations League. It was an entertaining game, but this time around I do think it'll be more closer. So those are my takes and predictions for the World Cup semi-finals. Let me know what your guys' are.